what is it really that prevents us from realizing that potential within?
Well, I think the answer is very simple and can be summed up in one word above all others, and that is fear. Um, somebody might be very evil and in some ways apparently very brave, maybe taking a lot of risks and so forth, but at the end of the day, you're not going to be evil unless you have fear. And this is something that Mars Sector 6, the Karmic Lord, has made very clear through the 9 freedoms. The first freedom is bravery. And until you detach from fear, you cannot ever really experience enlightenment. Now, I think if we're honest, we all have fears. And we should work on that. But the main thing that we really should try to work on is not being afraid of truth. And I think so many people are, whether it be a basic truth about ourselves, or really fundamental, deep spiritual truth that maybe is very beautiful and very profound, but it just shakes or threatens or seems to threaten everything that we might find familiar and perhaps comfortable.
Or even our way of life at that time.
Yeah, exactly. I think in thousands of years' time, when we look back on the way we lead our lives now, we will find it completely ridiculous and almost unbelievable. And even when we look at good spiritual people, we'll still wonder, well, why did they do that? And perhaps that will be, a subject on earth, taught at schools and universities, is trying to understand pre-New Age psychology. Not because there's anything good in it, but so that we can appreciate never to go back to that. And also to appreciate, I think, the challenges that our generation now faces. These are challenges of our own making, because we should have all ascended millions of years ago. So I'm not making any excuse. But nevertheless, whether we created these challenges or not, they do exist and they are difficult. We live in a very strange world where we are very hypnotized. Even the best of us have suffer conditioning to some degree or another. A great master like Dr. George King, he would not. But other people, everyone does, to one degree or another. Maybe a lot, maybe a little, but to some degree. And it's absolutely overwhelming. It's like trying to get yourself out of a swamp that is engulfing every part of you. And often the more you struggle, the more it seems to pull you in. But there is a way out, and that way is spiritual truth.